Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn algebra. Today is our lesson number 60. Lesson number 60, we are in the process of learning how to multiply algebraic expressions, how to multiply and divide algebraic expression, but right now we are doing multiplication. We started that on day number 51, today is our day number 60. So here's the problem. We are asked to multiply together, negative 5x and negative x minus 2y minus z. So let's do it then. We have to multiply them together. So negative 5x, negative x, negative 2y, negative z. And now we have to distribute negative 5x. It's called distributing negative 5x. So negative 5x times negative x, negative and negative is going to make it positive, and 5 times 1 is just 5 because there is a 1 here, and then x times x is x squared. X times x is x squared. Move on to the second one. Again, negative times a negative is going to give us positive. 5 times 2 is 10. There is no x here, so it's just x times y. And then finally, negative times negative is another positive, x times z. 5x times z rather. I forgot the 5. X times z. This negative and this negative, oh, I didn't show the arrow. This negative and this negative becomes positive. That's it, that's the answer. 5x squared plus 10xy plus 5xz. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Why not? We're done with this one. Here's the next one. We are asked to multiply. Negative 7 x cubed y plus positive x squared y squared minus 2xy and x cubed y cubed. Now here, the second part is the one with only one term. It's always convenient to put the one with the fewer terms first. It's just a matter of convenience, it just looks better. And then put the longer expression after that. So let's put this one first. X cubed, y cubed. You'll see in the second y it's more convenient. Because we're going to distribute this one. It's much easier to distribute this one than try to worry about this guy going backwards. 7x cubed y plus 5x squared y squared minus 2xy cubed. And now we have to distribute x cubed y cubed over the three terms. Let's do it then. So here we have 1 in front of it. A positive 1 and a negative 7 is going to give us negative 7. X cubed times x cubed. X cubed times x cubed is going to be x to the 6th. As long as the base is the same, as long as the base is the same, all we have to do is simply add the exponents. So x cubed times x cubed is x to the 6th. And then y cubed times y to the 1st is just y to the 4th. Let's move on to the next one. Positive 1 times positive 5 is positive 5. X cubed and x squared, x cubed times x squared is x to the 5th. Simply add the exponent, x to the 5th. Y cubed times y squared is going to be y to the 5th. Y cubed times y squared is going to be y to the 5th. And finally, the last guy, positive 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. X cubed times x is going to be x to the 4th. And y cubed times y cubed is going to be y to the 6th. And that's it, that's our answer. I think I'm going to throw away this orange marker, even though it's the only orange I have. And I'm kind of fond of it, but I'm going to check it as soon as I stop taking the video. That'll be the end of it. Do not cry. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh no, actually I have one more problem to go. Bloody hell. I'll be right back. I gotta get rid of it. I had one more problem in my notes for today, so let's do it. We need to erase all of this thing. We're done with this guy. This was just the extra work. This is the answer. Let's do it one more. Let's do one more. Let's see what do we have. We are asked to multiply together. Negative a times b times c times d and negative 2 a cubed b to the 4th c to the 5th and d. Let's do it together, shall we? This is simple and straightforward, because this expression and this expression, they both have just one term. The terms are fairly complicated, but it's only one term. So negative a times b times c times d times negative 2 times a cubed times b to the 4 times c to the 5 times d. Negative times negative is positive, and this guy has a 1 in front of it, even though we do not see it. Negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. Now we start our thing here. Here we have a to the first power. Here we have a to the first power. And here we have a to the third power. A to the first power and a to the third power. That takes care of that. Then we have b to the first power and b to the fourth power. B to the first power and b to the fourth power. This is b and this is b. As long as the base is the same, all we have to do is simply add the exponents. And then we have c to the first power and c to the fifth power. So when we multiply c times c to the fifth, we get c to the sixth. And then finally we have, oh, we got a situation on our hand. I have no fourth color. There you go, brown. D to the first. This brown is just as bad as the orange. Just give me a second. So, D to the first D to the first, and then D to the first. That's it, that's your answer. So it's 2, A to the fourth, B to the fifth, C to the sixth, and D squared. That's how we read it. 2, A to the fourth. When we say A to the fourth, we mean A to the fourth power. It's important that you watch this video in sequence so that I don't have to keep repeating the same thing that we already talked about. You shouldn't be watching this video all over the place. Go in sequence, and that's how we learn the algebra the proper way. This is read 2 A to the fourth, as in A to the fourth power. Nobody bothers to say the word power. B to the fifth, again B to the fifth power. C to the sixth power, and then D squared. That's your answer. Let's call it a day. That was the answer for today. Let's wrap it up. Let's call it a day. I'll see you tomorrow on day number 61. Alright? Thanks.